Welcome back, hunters! I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Hunting Simulator 2. Before I get us started, I do have to make a correction from the previous episode. Hunting Simulator 2 is a single-player only game. There's no multiplayer, you can't hunt with other people. I just want to clear the air, make sure that's well known and cleared up, because I don't want people thinking, oh, this might have multiplayer, go try picking it up, thinking that, and result is you actually don't have. So I want to clear things up, just say that first, foremost, no multiplayer, single player only. And also, want to talk about a few things about the game. Like, one of the big things I'm trying to figure out still is why does it have this mixed rating on Steam of, like, not really being all that good. The big one, and I highly agree with it, is that this game is too expensive for what it's asking. Like, unless it was, like, if it wasn't for doing the channel and series like this, I would not have picked this game up for its full price of $50. I think it actually should be half that. I think knocking it down to half would probably make the game a little bit better received, and reviews be a little bit more in favor of it. And also, just $50 is a lot to ask for when it comes to even a hunting game nowadays. There are some good things to it. Like, one thing I do want to show you guys right now is, I was talking in last episode, I think, about how, like, the game has its own little wiki section or a little glossary. So if you come here, this gives you a little bit of information about, like, tracks, calls, stuff like that. I just want to go through, like, bagging, claiming, trophies, fines, gear, stuff like that. So if you have a little bit of information or help, this will be a good way to kind of get that. Ooh. Okay, this is interesting. So I think the beagle counts as a hound. So this is what the 3 different dogs are good for. So pointers specialize in small animals. Retrievers specialize in getting the small things like waterfowl. Hounds are good for finding distracting big game. So what does Spotter list himself as? Doesn't really say there, so I think I have to go to the store to see. Then I also have a theory about why the game is as expensive as it is too. This is just a personal theory I came up with, and I could be completely wrong here, but hear me out. So one of the things that the game boasts for itself is that it has a lot of brand name weapons, like you have Browning, Winchester, Bear Archery. I'm wondering if the reason the game is as expensive as it is because it actually had to pay for the licensing to have these part of it. Because these are brand name weapons and based off of real things, you can't just say, oh, we're going to put these in our game. No, if there's any exchange of money, you know everybody's going to want their cut. So I'm wondering if that's the reason why the price is as high as it is to try to offset the licensing cost that had to go into it. That might be the case, might not. I just know when playing the Hunter and the Hunter Classic, or the Hunter and Hunter Call of the Wild, they don't have brands on the weapons. They're just generic caliber rifle, Carbon Express, Nitro, etc. There's nothing like a proper brand name to it. And if that's the case, I don't think they have to worry about any licensing to it. But whereas you have like a Browning Bar Zenith Big Game HC here, that's probably enough specificity to say this is another person's thing. You gotta pay to have that in yours. So maybe that's one of the reasons for the price hike. But yeah, I do think if the game could drop itself down to maybe even $30, it might be better received than what it is right now. I think that's all of that wrapped up, so we'll get right out to another hunt. I don't really have enough to change the loadout, so we'll just go back to the Roosevelt Forest. Oh, shoot. I was going to check and see if Spotter counted as a hound or not. That's what I forgot to do. Well, we'll still take him along and see what we can go after. If you don't take down deer in one shot, quickly ready yourself for a follow-up. I don't think you're going to get that good of opportunity for that, to be honest. Okay, so let me take a look at the map. Where do I want to try going? I might actually go back up towards the water again, because at least there I have some good visibility out and about, because the game is still pretty nicely populated with, like, foliage and that, and vegetation, so it can be... Oh, you're already away and searching, eh? Good boy. Let's just head down to the river, and maybe this time... we went down that way. Let's try going up this way, or north, or westwards. We'll see how we can do with him. But another thing that, like, the game has had a lot of negative points towards are the animal models. So I want to try to hunt a few more animals, get a better look at some of them to see, do they seem as bad as they are? Because, like, when you talk about bad models, it can be a little odd on how you want to qualify it as bad. Like, to me, a bad model is a model that doesn't seem to fit in its own game. Like, it feels like it's from a different game, but it's in this one. Because you can say, like, oh, there's bad textures, or doesn't look right. That all leans into, well, it doesn't feel like it fits the game. What do you got here, bud? Oh, let's give him a praise. Ooh, actually...
Go, follow that train.
Yeah, we can see if we can get another whitetail, so I actually take the time to actually... Okay. Are you going to be going right across the water, or are you just following along? We'll see if we can get lucky and... No, yeah, it looks like he's going to go straight across. Let's follow after him. Yeah, see, I don't know if he would count as a pointer or a hound. I feel... I don't know what to say for his kind of, like, classification. I really should have checked that. But with not being able to, like, see track bubbles or track nodes... I think we're going to be heavily reliant on the dogs or companions for, like, tracking or finding a lot of animal species. Oh, bud, you just got out of the water. I don't know what he's up to.
Come.
Let's just bring him out here. Okay, yes, we'll keep going along the river for a ways, see if we can hopefully get any more calls. And try to bag us a few other animals. I probably should have looked at the, okay, trailing. So that makes me think like he's gotten back on this previous trail? I'm not sure. I should have looked at what the ethical charts or what animals were ethical for the 243. Because that's another nice thing, is right from the store you can check what animals or what the ethical calibers are. And that can help you out quite a bit. Oh, okay, you got something, eh?
That's a good dog.
Yeah, give him his praise, and let's see what you found. Oh, very good. You deserve a pet for this one, boy. Oh.
Who's a good dog?
Looks like... I don't know if turkey's actually ethical to use the 243 on or not.
Go.
I'm guessing, like, the deer species, the sheep, I think cougar, or the mountain lion. We'll just kind of see if Spotter's able to find us this whitetail. But yeah, this is still pretty early impressions for the game, trying to get my bearings a bit more. So far, again, like the models, they look pretty well for the graphics that are here. Oh. Okay, it is still in this direction. Oh, and turkeys are up ahead too. Yeah, stamina keeps increasing, which is good, and then as long as he keeps finding stuff, we can improve his drive. Yeah, okay, what you got here, boy? Vegetation, droppings, more footprints? More footprints.
Who's a good dog here? Go on.
Okay, so let's keep him going about. Yeah, so there's turkeys right up there. Oh, okay, no, that's just his icon. Oh, actually, that's something interesting, is if you see the diamond, that'll let you know that's your dog. But if you see, like, a different sort of border, that's a quick way of identifying. Okay, I like that you actually have that visual distinction. It does seem like all we're getting are little dots, though. We don't quite have a proper trail yet. I don't know if that's something, depending on proximity to the animal, you'll get more of a steady trail, or how that exactly operates. Again, it's just learning the basics, getting an idea of how it all plays out. What you got here?
Such a good dog. Go get it.
Okay, then I think those are turkey tracks. Yeah, those are just turkey. Let's stay on the whitetail, though. Just because I'm not sure if the 243 would be able to be used on turkey or not. No, you got something else.
Good job.
So let's see what you got. Oh, drop fruit. I mean, that's a vegetable. That's corn.
Let's go.
Oh, what is that symbol? I guess it's a species of bird, I think. I couldn't get a long enough view of it. Maybe it was like pheasant or partridge. Actually, probably partridge. I don't know if we have pheasants in North America. That's actually something I should mention is I'm actually very impressed at, like, how many people watching the Hunter Classic series, or no, sorry, this series, it was Hunting Simulator 2, how many people were able to quickly point out that there are actually, or is a population of white-tailed deer in Finland. And it's kind of, I guess, an invasive species spreading, but I was impressed how many people were able to just quickly point that up and bring it up in the comments. And it's actually cool to know that I've got viewership in, quite a good viewership in Europe. I thought mostly I'd have North America. Well, I guess mostly the United States, I have to admit that.
Who's a good doggy? Go get it.
Keep tracking. Good boy. Mostly I thought it'd be like from the US, Canada, but no, having such a nice population from Europe viewing too, that's awesome. That's one of the cool things about having the channel, is you never know who you're interacting with or you're connected to in a way. So also, props to you guys for having that knowledge and being able to share that along. I love when I can get just like little bits of interesting trivia into the comments, because it makes it really cool to be able to... Oh, good boy. I think that means it's just ahead. I don't know if he scared it off, or I might have, but I think that's a good sign that it's nearby. Or was. I don't see any movement, and he's not making any more sound. Actually, where'd you go? Spotter? Oh, there you are. My guess is it was just a head up here somewhere, and... Oh. Okay, I've got a little bit of flash in here.
Go. Follow that trail. That's a good dog.
Okay, oh, we also got black bear. That's the first time I've had him actually, like, barking to let us know. I just wish I could have capitalized on that. But I don't see anything... Oh, okay, he's got something else here. And these are whitetail tracks still, and they're just walking. They don't have the split in them that'll let you know that they're actually in a run.
Who's a good doggy?
So what do you got, boy? Okay, good work. We'll send you right on the trail, because now it looks like it's more solid of a trail.
Go on.
So I think this is a good sign that you're closer to the animal, is that the trail becomes steady like this. There's not really empty gaps between little dots or little tracks. It is just a full, proper trail going along. And I'm hoping... Now, see, I'd imagine, like, a dog barking would send it off running, but it doesn't seem like that's the case.
That's a good dog.
So let's see.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's still saying light, so I think that's a sign that it is more fresh. So I'm guessing dark means it's been older or sitting longer. Okay, well, I don't know where he's gone off to if, like, the trail's going this way. Oh. No, actually, he is on the right trail. Okay. It seems like there's sometimes where he's, like, juts way off of where you'd expect him to be going. Okay, he's got something again. Yeah, so we have to stand up to cross here. Okay, let's go back down.
Good job. Go get it.
And I am surprised, like, for the distance... Okay, so he's gone off over there, but the trail looks like it's over this way still. Yeah, it all keeps saying fresh. The problem is I don't know how far off it actually is. Oh, there we go. Yeah, see, still saying fresh. I did have him barking once, but he hasn't... Okay.
Stay where you are. Find something.
Oh.
Good dog. You did real good. Go get it.
Man, for, like, having him barking one moment, now to, like, it taking forever to follow along this. And again, I don't know actually how far off it... Oh, he's found something else again. I don't want to stand up because I don't know how close we are behind this thing. Or this whitetail. It's a little hard just kind of understanding how careful I've got to be right now.
Who's a good doggy? Go get it.
See, pale, I don't know if that would mean... Actually, that's interesting. That was eating vegetation, but that said pale instead of light or dark, so... I don't know how to go off of that information, if I'm honest. Okay. Oh, there we go. I mean, it's nice I was getting all his stamina increased, but... Oh, there we go. That's where the trail went. Okay, maybe we'll get a nice look around here soon, because... this is lakeside now. Oh. Okay, now it's gone up over... Yeah, this is getting interesting to follow. Taking a lot longer than I was hoping to, but we'll see how it all plays out. And I don't know if he's actually even found anything down that way or not. Oh, that he has. Yeah, I don't even have binoculars to be able to look out and see. Okay. Nope. Okay, so I think those are rabbit tracks. Yeah, this is our deer. He has been actually... He's been following the trail better than I have.
Such a good dog.
Okay, what you got? Oh.
Now, ain't that a good dog? Let's go.
You know what? I think I might actually stand up because I've been after this. Crouched down this long. We have not... I don't know if I've been gaining ground at all or not. That's kind of a nice thing about, the Hunter system, is at least you can kind of get an idea how far back you are from what you're tracking. Here, though, you don't really get much clue or indication how long ago it's been. Like, sure, it does say, like, fresh here. Or...
Come. Go. Follow that trail.
Okay, what's going on here? Come on, we gotta be getting close to this thing by now. I haven't even heard any other animal calls since we've been following this. Like last episode, we were hearing bears, foxes, even elk and deer, I think. But so far, since I've been on this trail, I haven't found or heard anything. And, well, I guess you are kind of coming along. I do think I kind of screwed up my start with the game because I went full into like a bunch of licenses without picking up any gear to help. Like, what are you doing all the way back there? Come here.
I need you beside me.
What are you doing, Spotter? Yeah, for saying this is a fresh trail, it's been going on for a long time. Oh, come here.
Come along. Who's a good doggy?
I'll at least get your drive up, but, like, I don't know what you were picking up back there when I'm still on this track. Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, kind of understand it's realistic and that you just be following a trail for a long time.
Good job. Go.
On the other hand, this has been staying... It's in a fresh trail for way too long, in my opinion. Oh, Lord. And, like, Spotter's not barking or giving us any indication that it's near. Well, he's found something else again. man, an entire episode, we haven't really gotten anything from this.
Who's a good doggy? Go, follow that trail.
I think I'm going to have to abandon this trail, because, like, I'm getting nothing for all this. Oh, what do we got here? Ah, more fruit, and now it's broken, taking a turn again. Is there even something that's left this? I mean, it really feels like I'm tracking nothing here for how long this has been going on and zigzagging. I had better luck last episode wandering around blind. I think I'm going to have to do the blind method, because, like, this is not paying off how I thought it would. Droppings. How fresh are they, supposedly?
Such a good dog. Let's go.
I don't know what... Again, just because it says it's firm, I don't know what that means. Like, does that mean they've had some time to sit and firm up, or... I think I might even have to head back to the lodge and spend some time just looking up and seeing what these if there are definitions for what these tracks mean. And you've got something again.
Good job.
Yeah, I'm going to end this episode here. I have not had any luck finding anything. And despite how long we've been tracking this, it feels weird that the tracks and trail keep saying fresh. I think something should have been different by now. So yeah, I'm going to return to Lodge. Well, we don't have any unclaimed animals, so that's not a problem. I'm going to take a moment to look in the wiki and see if it has any mention of the tracks or what these definitions mean. Like, what does firm mean? What does pale mean for things like that? Because if you just give these words without any definition to them, how are you supposed to know? Okay, tracks. Nothing really there. And doesn't seem like they give... Yeah, it doesn't really seem like they give much of anything, does it? That's not really helpful. Okay. So, I guess maybe we'll have to stop worrying about trying to follow tracks and just do some wandering around and see. But thank you guys for at least joining me on this episode of Hunting Simulator 2. If you did enjoy the video, even if we didn't have much accomplished, be sure to give a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to comments right down below. I'm going to at least go for maybe about a month with the game, try to feel it out, but I gotta say, the tracking system, I don't know if you're just so far behind or what, but it could be much more informative of what all this stuff means it tells you information-wise. But we'll try to get more time with the game, figure stuff out further along. So thank you guys for joining me, and until I do see you in the next video or episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.